Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Now, today we're reading for November 28th, 29th, and 30th, and then December 1st. So that is Monday through Thursday. Now, because it's during the week, I use my two Radley Valentine decks. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then I will pull one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. Now, I also use my Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies by Frances Monroe and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo. And I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for this is just the introduction, and this will be tagged on all of the readings. If you want to bypass, if this is the first time and you're like, well, where's the reading? Go down into the description. You'll see for Crosswatchers with a timestamp. Click on that, and it should jump you right where your readings are. Now, because this is the introduction, I am going to use my Rider-Waite traditional tarot, and I am going to pull one from my Osha Zen tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. I am a Reiki master, but remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I call myself an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit, and Source, and let whatever the message is come through. Now, the one thing I do like to talk about, what's going on in the planets. And, you know, the weekend, the planets were still very intense, but they weren't doing a whole lot, okay? But they're very intense in that moment of not doing a whole lot. But what we have on the 29th and the 30th, we have Mercury, which is 19 degrees in Sagittarius, and on the 30th, we have Venus, 19 degrees of Sagittarius. Both of these, now this is the fire energy. Mercury is our communications. It's our hearing news type of energy. Venus is our relationship. Both of these are opposing to Mars, which is retrograde, 19 degrees again in Gemini. So remember, you know, fire and air becomes very combustible. It just, you know, when you add air to fire, fire to air, it just grows and grows and grows. These are opposing, so there could be some interesting issues with our communications, in our news, also with our relationships. Now, on the 30th also, Mercury again in Sagittarius, well, that will be sextiling to Saturn, which is 19 degrees in Aquarius. So we've got that 19 energy there. So, you know, numbers are very important, so kind of think about that. But Saturn is Saturn in Aquarius has always been about illusion versus reality. So but these two are really kind of buddying up with each other. So they're kind of, that Sagittarius energy, Mercury in Sagittarius, is kind of giving a little bit of oomph to that Saturn. And we also have on the 30th Mars, again retrograde, 19 degrees. So this 19 is the big frame, is the big message here too. That is trining with Saturn. And again, this gives it a little bit more of a push. This is like, Mars in Gemini being kind of that cheerleader for Saturn in Aquarius. So that's an interesting energy. Mars, of course, is, the god of war, the planet of war. Gemini, very, air energy. Aquarius, very air energy. Saturn. Well, Saturn's been making a mess of a lot of things for us. So, it's really making us delve into those hidden things that we would have liked to have kept secret. So, let's see. So, I kind of think that the 29th and 30th and maybe the 1st, that there could be a lot of stress put on relationships and a lot of stress be put on what we're hearing. So, it could be a lot of stress during this week. More around that 30th time, more around, the 29th through the 1st even. Okay, let's see what higher power, what do you want to say? And we're going to be using our Waite Rider cards. What would you like to say to people out there? What do they need to know? What do we need to know? What do I need to know? What are we going to do? What's going to happen this weekend? Where are we at? Or this week, I should say. This week. What are we going to do? Let's see what we've got here. I feel like we just need to keep shuffling for a little bit longer. Here we go. I know, it's always waiting. But remember, preparation is what, the definitional block is preparation to meet opportunity. So sometimes it just feels like we're waiting. We still need to live our lives. We still need to get up in the morning and, just raise our vibrations, connect with higher power, and do whatever it is that we're being inspired to do, keeping it for the good. Here we go. Let's see what we have. So anything that's reversed is a little stronger. Let's see. Remember, court cards have dual energies, and we'll talk about them if we have a court card. First card is, well, here we go. The Knight of Cups. It is reversed, so it's a little stronger energy. So when we talk about the court cards having dual energies, well, the Page, which is before the Knight, has the Earth energy, the Pentacle energy, the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, money, job energy. And you know that Capricorn and Taurus, Capricorn has Pluto in it, and Taurus has Uranus going retro. It will be going direct, I think. Is it a month or 2 months? So it is starting to slow down a little bit. Anyway, this is the Knight of Cups. So Knight energy, underlying energy is fire. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, passionate, burning, determined energy. Cup energy is our water energy. That is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. Pisces is the one that has Neptune in retro, though it is slowing down. It is getting stationary. It's becoming stationary because it's about to go direct. So that has, so we have Neptune, and then we also have Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter is about to move, not quite yet, and it's not changing direction, so it's going with the same speed it always has into Aries, but that I think is more in December. So we have the water energy. Now the water energy is the underlying energy for the Queen. Okay, so we have this fire energy underlying, really passionate energy, wanting to get things done, but then we have this spiritual energy, this water energy. And fire and water, water can contain fire, fire can contain water. Sometimes you can throw water on fire and you get steam and smoke. Sometimes, water itself, sometimes they mix, sometimes they don't mix well either. Sometimes they can be very, very useful energy. Now, the Knight of Cups, and this might have something to do with our Venus being in Sagittarius. It could have something, well, it might have something to do with that Mercury too, but, that Sagittarius energy, Venus is very, emotional, a very relationship type of energy. So Knights are directional. So this is something that really, you've got the passion of that fire, but you also have that emotional energy, that wanting energy. A lot of times the Knight of Cups has a romantic energy, a dreamy energy, and that's where that Pisces might be coming in. But, you kind of look at the cup, you look at this, he's holding his cup, he's holding his horse. His horse is just kind of like looking down, prancing a little bit. I don't really know if he is moving forward or if he's prancing in place. He's holding his cup, and he's really being very careful with his next steps. He's being very careful with where he's going. So he's not necessarily rushing into anything. He's very, he's just very watchful. I'm getting a very watchful energy with the Knight of Cups. I'm getting a very careful energy, kind of holding that fire energy back, kind of doing that, kind of putting the, the hose to the fire in many, many ways too. Watching, waiting. Ready, the prancing is, the horse wants to get going, but he's not letting the horse go forward just yet. But traditionally, the Knight of Cups is about new romances, new emotional situations also. Our next card is, we have the Six of Pentacles. Now this has popped up a couple of times before, Pentacles, again, is our earth energy. 6 is the number of man. It's the money. It's the energy that we put into something to make it happen. The 6 of Pentacles is money coming from unexpected sources. It's money coming like we're not really, wow, that money that checks in the mail and then the mail actually comes. Or you might find that something, somebody came in and paid off a bill. There's a lot of people that do the pay it forward, where you go in and, you're at a restaurant and you find out somebody paid your bill. So this is money. This is unexpected money. This is largesse. And we do have that wonderful Jupiter. It is still in a slow-mo type of motion right now. In Pisces, it's going to get a little bit, it's going to get its direction moving a little bit more so, but it is still kind of in that slow-mo. So this is unexpected money. Again, I get this very much, this waiting, unexpected money, but waiting, keep waiting for the unexpected money. I'm not sure. The one thing I did not talk about is that, I talked about the page, the knight, and the queen. I did not talk about the king. The king's underlying energy is air, swords, and that is our Aquarius, our Gemini, and our Libra. And we know Aquarius has Saturn in it, and Gemini has Mars in it right now. So here we go. Last card is now, again reversed, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, I told you I had the waiting. Well, the Knight of Pentacles really is the waiter, is waiting also. So we have the underlying of the fire, Pentacle energy, that money energy, that earth energy. The Knight of Pentacles, what he likes to do is he likes to survey his options. He likes to survey his choices. He wants to make sure that what he's doing has a reasonable success rate. Okay? But once he's assured himself, once he's got his plan in action or in paper, and once he knows that there's a good, like a 95% chance that this of success, he gets started. He looks like he's stationary right now. Remember, this one, the emotional part wants to prance, wants to move, but again, ever since I get this waiting, unexpected money coming, unexpected money for the universe. This one is, okay, we're waiting a little bit more, but once it gets going, there's nothing that can stop the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Okay, so something, we're waiting, emotional energy, fire energy for both of these, money coming in, waiting, and once the Knight of Pentacles gets the go, nothing can stop it. Okay, let's see what we have here with the Osha Zen Tarot, and let's see what this is all about here. Oh, while I'm shuffling, please remember to go down there, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. I have many people saying, I can't find your videos, and I'm not sure why they get hidden. I put them all in a playlist, but they do. I mean, people will be on one side and say, I can't find the other, and they should all be together. So the liking, sharing, and the subscribing does help, so thank you. Okay, let's see. Osha Zen Tarot. Higher power. Anything else to add? We're waiting. We've got a lot of emotion here, a lot of wanting this new experience. We got, we're here, we're waiting, something to do with money, job, career here. Unexpected money coming in. Once that one page, once that knight gets the go-ahead, when all the plan, it's a blank slate. It's a blank slate. So here we have, this is a 5. 5 is about change, positive, negative. This is one of these cards that's very unique to Osha Zen Tarot. It is nothingness, no-thingness. It's a blank slate. Nobody really knows. Or it's not, I shouldn't say nobody knows. I know that God's source knows, but it's not being revealed just yet. That one's a little frustrating, but that gives still a lot of opportunities. So waiting, money coming in, waiting for the get-go. We're just not being told. We're just not being told. So what does it all mean? You tell me. It's always interesting, but Again, do the like, share, subscribe, and clicking on the bell for notifications. And why don't we get started with our readings now? Hello, my Virgos, and how are you for this week? Okay, I think that the Venus thing, I mean, so I would say if it's away, you know, the Venus in Sagittarius and Mercury in Sagittarius. So basically the 29th, 30th, and the 1st, you may want to step back a little bit. If you're allowed to work from home, you might want to do that. Oh, unexpected money coming in. I like that. Or a raise, bonus, things like that. Or if there's, I just feel like that the energy, here's another card, an 8 of Ariel. So there's money energy all around you. I do feel that the emotional energy may be very strong around that time. So again, too, my extroverted introverts or my introverted extroverts, it could be a good time for you to be more of a watcher than a participant. Okay? Okay. But we've got some money energy. We got some earth energy. We've got cards flying all over the place. So we've got some energies here too. So let's kind of see what we might even have. We've got 5 cards. 5 cards. There's an air energy right there. Okay, we've got some 4 energies here. Let's see what we have for my Virgos. Okay, the cards really want to speak to you. Earth is your energy, Capricorn and Taurus, money, job, career energy. I do feel that whatever's going on in that 29th, 30th, 1st of December, you may want to just kind of do some protection. You know, and or if you're very much into crystals or grounding, you may want to do that. I do feel that that will help you through this. Now, I have my my bracelets, my hematite, and I have my Palo Santo, Santos bracelet for spiritual protection with that too. So whatever it is you may want to do, you may want to just have a little bit, and you know, of course, always higher powers cloak of protection. Just because the energies just feel a little bit rough from your sensitivity. Okay, so anyway, we have some cards that were just jumping around. We have the 4s here. We have the 6 of Ariel. This is the first one that popped. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies you put into something. Ariel, again, is yours, Capricorn and Taurus. Not a whole, I mean, Capricorn and Taurus, you know, Pluto and Uranus is still really strong, but it's not making a lot of movement and it's not really doing a lot of interaction just yet. But it is still strong, but it's more or less just kind of like there in your face. It's kind of like that spotlight. The 6 of Ariel is about unexpected money, is about, you know, paying off the debts. But this is about maybe getting a bonus. Maybe this is getting a sign-on bonus. Maybe this is end-of-year bonus. Maybe this is a raise. Maybe this is a promotion. Okay? The thing about this 6 of Ariel, it's all unexpected. So if you're getting a promotion, it may be something more than what you even thought it was. If you're getting a bonus, it might be something more than you even thought it was. Okay? And I know the world in itself is very bizarre. There's all money things going on in the world, but we live our lives and we just continue doing what we can continue doing. Okay, so there's a miraculous energy here. There is a blessed energy with this. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Then we have this 8 of Ariel. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Ariel, again, your sign. This is kind of taken more, this is taking that next step. So if there's a promotion here, this is you deserving the promotion, but then also getting ready for the promotion, learning more about the promotion. So this is a next step. This is the next step in your job, the next step in your money, the next step in your career. And again, 8, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. So here, money's coming in, or unexpected ways to meet your income, to meet your needs. Your next step, taking that next step. Okay, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Now this one, we don't know what this is, but it is reversed. Here we go. The 10 of Michael. So the 10 transition. Things are moving on. So wherever you're going with this, life gets better. Life gets easier. Whatever the old thing is, if you're changing your job, your old job is now dead. Your new job is coming to life for you. So we have the 10. We have Michael, Sword Energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Gemini's at play. So even though we're having Gemini on the 29th, 30th, and the 1st, that Mars coming and opposing, it like I said, it's good for you to stay away from the people that are acting kind of cray-cray, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't make your job like something push forward in your job. It doesn't, it makes, so while we can have cray-cray people over here, your job is becoming more exciting, is becoming more passionate. Your job is something that you're enjoying that much more, okay? So the 10 of Michael, I love this lady. She's taking her bow. A situation has ended, and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Let go of the past and embrace that future. So these cards also jumped, and they're the 4 of Ariel and the 4 of Michael. So we've got that air and earth energy again. We have that 4 energy is stability, leadership, organization. This one is about reciprocity. This is, when you give, you receive. When you receive, you give. It doesn't just mean about money. It could be about your own personal energies. Maybe when I'm telling you to kind of step back a little bit from the other people, maybe it's like you got to really decide who you step back from and who you don't, because this could also be about interaction too. It could also, when I see the 4 of Ariel, just as a reminder, I'm always saying, watch your bank accounts, watch your debit card, watch your statements, okay? When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, so that's another thing that could be up here. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So the 4 of air is take a rest, take a break, stop thinking so much, okay? So again, that 4 energy, again, that air energy here. But this is also about allowing that right brain, left brain. So what is it? If your your left brain is more the, the orderly part, and then the right brain is more your creative part. So part of this for my Virgos is allowing that creative side to come out a little bit more in play. Because, you're very, you're my Post-it notes, you're my org charts, organizational charts, you're my flow chart people. And sometimes you have to take a break from the structure, and you have to let your brain, let that creative side of you come out more and more. So whatever's going on here, it will play a little more on your creative side, and let your creative side come out to play. Anyway, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. I think that this week, again, those people are going to be kind of cray-cray around you. Well, you know how to handle that. You always do. You always know, your cray-cray radar is out, and you just go, okay, move that way. So that's okay. But let your creative side come out and play too, especially with whatever's going on in this top row. Okay. Oh, wrong thing. My guardian angels. Guardian angels, what do you have for our lovely Virgos here? What do you have for our lovely Virgos here? I know we don't have a 3 here, which is about creativity, but like I said, the brain thing, let the other side of your brain, let that logical side, I'm not telling you to let it go, but let that rest a little bit. Okay, this is reversed. 21, so we have a 2. We have choices, 1, new beginning. It adds up to that 3, creativity, celebration, power of 3. This is the World card. This is very powerful. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. You are very spiritual, my Virgos. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. So, I love that for you. I love that. So let's see. Inspirational wisdom for my Virgos, angels and fairies, what do you want to say? What do we want to say? Let's go on in here. Angels and fairies. This one is reversed. Put this here. Guardian angel of winter. Yep, your time is often taken up with problems that belong to others. Use your wisdom and the angelic energy to prioritize your own needs. That's what I was saying. Yeah, you don't need cray-cray in your life this week. You have enough anyway. Anyway, let's see what we've got going. What crystal or energy for my Virgos? What's going to help my Virgos? What's going to help my Virgos get through? I mean, positive energy. Wonderful stuff going on here. Just watch the cray-crays. Here we go. I know I keep saying it. It's here we go. Orange calcite. Boosting self-esteem, expressing sexuality, psychological healing, energetic living. Okay, my Virgos, tell me what that all means to you. Anyway, take that time also while you're doing that, commenting, like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell, because yes, my Virgos, you help my videos get discovered, and then you keep me coming back. As always, my Virgos, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.